Everybody, it is your Realtor Hugo here with another live. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to the Daily Real Estate Live. This is your 15 to 20 minutes a day to learn a little bit more about real estate and how it impacts you and those around you. I am your host, Hugo Quintanilla, your realtor of choice, your realtor's realtor, to be honest. And if you need any help buying, selling, leasing, or investing, feel free and reach out. My phone number, 240-389-4846. My email is hugo@lnf.com. And my website is yourrealtorhugo.com. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are still out on location, so feel free and leave your questions and comments in the chats below. We're on all major platforms: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, Twitch.com, Spotify, and YouTube Music. So feel free and share the love and support on all those platforms as well. Today, we are going to have a very relevant lesson for you guys: 10 essential tips for buying beachfront property in Maryland, just in case you're interested. Dreaming of beachfront home in Maryland? Here are 10 tips to make seaside dreams come true. So make sure that you are taking notes about how to get in on beachfront property here in the lovely state of Maryland. Number one, know the local market. Research areas like Ocean City, Chesapeake Beach, and North Beach. Ocean City is popular for vacation homes, but can be pricey. Chesapeake Beach offers quieter alternatives. So you might want to look around and see which one of these areas could be good for you, and just what you might be interested in when it comes to purchasing a home in Maryland when it comes to the beach. Number two, understand zoning laws. Check local zoning laws to ensure you can use the property as intended. Some areas may restrict rentals or certain types of development, so you want to make sure that you know that before you purchase the home, because after, really, you're just asking for trouble. Number three, inspect the property thoroughly. Hire professionals to inspect for structural issues, erosion, and flood risks. This is not the type of home that you want to skip out on and not get a home inspection on. A beach home in Ocean Pines had hidden water damage, costing thousands in repairs. And that's just one case of, I'm sure, dozens we could probably dig up that show that, hey, doing due diligence can actually make a big difference. So keep that in mind. Number four, consider flood insurance. Factor in the cost of flood insurance, which is mandatory in many beachfront areas. FEMA's flood maps can help determine your flood zone and insurance needs. Do not skimp on this area as well. The last thing you need is a flood to come in, take your home out, and then you're stuck with a pricey bill afterwards. Number five, check HOA regulations. Review the Homeowners Association HOA rules if the property is part of an HOA. Some HOAs may have restrictions on exterior modifications or rentals, so that could definitely make an impact on what you can and cannot do in the property. Number six, evaluate the rental market. Tip: if you plan to rent out the property, research the local rental market and potential income there, because last thing you want to do is get into a home that can't be leased. Ocean City rentals can generate significant income during peak tourist seasons. As we all know, Ocean City is where many high school go to experience Beach Week, and it is a super popular tourist destination. So, of course, rentals out there will definitely be generating a lot of value. So, something to think about if you're interested in property for leasing or portfolio purposes. Number seven, understand property taxes. Be aware of the higher property taxes that often come with beachfront properties. It's just the price of doing business. Beachfront properties in Maryland can have higher assessed values, leading to higher taxes. So, it's more difficult. This is a more established state. There are more costs to play here, and it can get pricey. But we have amazing beaches. We have things that no other state has, and a biodiversity that is probably second to none. So worth at least a consideration of whether or not you want to come and purchase property here. Number 8, check for environmental regulations. Investigate any environmental regulations that may affect your property. Maryland has strict coastal management programs that could impact property development. That, more than anything else, can be quite taxing on what you can do and what you can't do inside the property. As we all know, in a normal situation, you could build on the majority of what you own if you have a plot of land. But when it comes to this situation where you are next to the coast, and there are a lot of regulations set up to protect the water, and why did I say it like that? The water and the marshlands around the coastlands. So trees, vegetation, biodiversity, all these things, if impacted, affected, taken out, they must be replaced or compensated, or they can come with heavy fines, which a lot of people do not want to pay. Number 9, work with a local real estate agent. Use an agent who specializes in Maryland beachfront properties. Local agents can provide insights into market trends and hidden gems. The brokerages out here are different. They have more of a rapport of experience with these types of properties, so it's a little bit easier for them to execute on them because they have more experience. They know what they've been doing and how to do it effectively. So it is worth your while to always work with a real estate professional, and even better if it's a realtor. So number 10, last one for tonight, plan for maintenance costs. Budget for higher maintenance costs due to harsh coastal environments. Salt water and sand can accelerate wear and tear on property structures, and that, more than anything else, can really cost you more in the enjoyment of the property than the actual worth, because like the sheer fact that the property will deteriorate over time because of salt, sand, air, debris. There's just so much more of a harsh condition when it comes to the beach. You have very warm days, very cool nights. The fluctuations in temperature can be dramatic. So sometimes you could have a really sturdy house, but just the sheer ups and downs of coastal temperatures can wreak havoc on it. And you could have drafts, you can have bad insulation. It could be a mess. But at the end of the day, the important thing is getting the property and making it your own. Once you own the property, it's a whole nother story. So if you're just joining us tonight, we are talking about 10 essential tips for buying beachfront property in Maryland. Number 1 was know the local market. Number 2 was understand zoning laws. Number 3, inspect the property thoroughly. Number 4, consider flood insurance. Number 5, check HOA regulations. Number 6, evaluate the rental market. Number 7, understand property taxes. Number 8, check for regulations. Number 9, work with a local real estate agent. And number 10, plan for maintenance costs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a few minutes. I'm going to go grab something to drink, and I will be back and we'll talk about another topic for our mental health check-in. I hope that all of you have had a great and healthy 4th of July. So we'll talk a little bit about maybe some techniques on what to do post game day. All right. I hope you all are having a great night. I will talk to you in a few minutes. Hang out if you can. If not, I will see you all tomorrow. But thank you so much for tuning in to another Daily Real Estate Live. I'm your realtor, Hugo. Always humbled to speak with you, and I will see you all tomorrow.